a lot of them are too far gone, but what Jake said earlier on about how they don't make up a majority of the people on these platforms, in fact, they're a very vocal minority, I think that it's really important to keep that in mind. We aren't even really trying to reach this kind of person who's so ideologically cemented in this aesthetic consumption of what would be a better world if everyone got together. But nobody, to be fair, these people are essentializing basically everyone else when they say it's not possible to have a better world. It would be nice. I believe in this. But these people aren't who are important. Like everyone else, like a person who doesn't use Twitter is more important than any of these people. Like if they're so far down the hole that they're never going to climb out, okay. It's the same thing as trying to convert Nazis. I'm not spending my time, wandering onto Richard Spencer's stream and trying to convince him that he shouldn't be a Nazi. Like that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, there's this like delusion that that if you're interested in doing outreach, that you're trying to convert Nazis. But what's actually happening is when you're doing
We're
content,
trying to convert Joe Rogan's audience.
No. when you're trying to do like some kind of outreach, it's usually with people who are already questioning and looking for your content. You're not just like
exactly.
You're not just wandering into like Charlottesville on like the site of the Nazis like, hi guys, want to do a communism? Like no.
Look, I really like the swastika, but I do think there are a few systemic things that we could change about Nazism that would make it better. I think what we could do instead is not the racist stuff. Instead, let's go ahead and be anti-racist. They'd kill you. They did kill somebody, if you remember.
Well, you joked about it being Joe Rogan's audience, but that is exactly who Ashley just described as people that are already looking.
That's who we are targeting. We're targeting Joe Rogan's audience. They don't know. They don't have an ideological cemented position.
No, they don't even give a shit about half the stuff that you're fucking mad about.
They don't. They're not here for that. They're here because they're people who exist in the world. That's the reason.
And that's the job. That's the job of the left, as I keep saying, to spread class consciousness. But my main concern is, even as small and as like vocal as this sort of demographic is, Pig Puncher made a video recently about the whole issue, and he basically said, we can't actually just look at this as if it's not a problem, because one person made a tweet that caused the whole avalanche that happened with you being called a sex trafficker. And,
yeah, exactly.
One person, this handful of people were able to rob me of a whole month's of wages and put me into a jabbering state of like basically mental breakdown. These small group of people were also able to get rid of ContraPoints.
Yeah, she's not even on Twitter anymore.
Yeah, they're it's not as if they don't have any power. They do.
I mean, they did cause her to make probably the video that has gotten out to people more than anybody else.
Yeah,
rebutting this from a non-reactionary position, but still,
they do have the power to fucking ruin your reputation. They have the power to completely tarnish you and subvert any of your potential. Jeremy Corbyn is an example of this, because he is now going to forever be synonymous with anti-Semitism. A man who has fought his entire fucking life for anti-racist causes is now forever going to be synonymous with anti-Semitism. This is what this kind of cynicism does. And unless we have enough people pushing back against it, then we're fucked.
They're 1-star Yelp reviewers. You might have a perfectly lovely little cafe, just trying to serve up the loveliest English breakfast you can do, and do nice coffee and tea. And there's one bastard that comes in and he's like, "Oh my God, my napkin was folded in a triangle when oh my God, I was molested by a triangle and I can't stand it. 1 star. End of the discussion." And then that's just on there. It's on there forever. And that perfect 5-star is now a fucking 3-star because someone gave it 1. And you're there, and that will always be there.
My favorite thing is Amazon reviews that are 1 star. Like they're just
some of them are great.
Okay, they don't even reflect the product. It's like this arrived like in a dented box or something. It's like
I've seen so many of that exact review. Like, packaging was damaged during shipping. 1 star.
Poor effort, Amazon. Must do better.